Doesn't make sense, does it?
I don't think so. But I think that, fuck, man. I don't think anything.
You look different, dude. Something's up,
I like your sweats.
Thank you.
He's always in
Are you
sweats.
working out?
No.
Why not?
I'm trying to, dude. I've been having a lot of back and neck pain, or back and neck pain, as Brendan would call it.
How much of it is emotional, your back and neck pain?
Good question, dude.
You know
I was
what I mean?
just talking to somebody about that.
When I get back issues, it's emotional.
Yeah.
My back seizes up because I'm lying about something.
You mean your life?
No, I don't lie about my life. I'm pretty good with that. But
Yeah.
sometimes,
Look how honest he looks, dude.
I'm an honest guy, but sometimes we all lie to ourselves to say,
yeah.
whatever it might be.
And that's why your back's hurting, Theo?
I don't know, but that's a good question. You know, I think it's something. At this point, my neck and my back is just constantly.
Well, when I was watching you work out, you were pushing fucking sleds and shit. You don't know what you're doing. Who told you to do that?
I go hard, dude. Ancient Rome, bro.
He's on his back like this, kicking the sled.
Oh, boy.
I don't fucking... Yeah, I'll ride that sled.
But he put a dumbbell on his forehead like this.
Dude.
Why are you a little mad at yourself? You're such a talented, special comic. You're original.
Well, that's nice of you to
You
say,
are.
man.
It's a fact. It's not.
That's what
it's not-
comes with the
It's
talent.
not nice. It's a
That's
fact.
what comes with the
You're a very
darkness,
talented
maybe.
guy. You're
Thanks,
very
man.
special as a stand-up comic. And
Thanks.
that's a big deal and rare fucking air. And I know the difference because I've only done this for 25 years. So
Jesus.
This is an intervention.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're very special. I told
Thanks,
you
man.
that. I texted you.
You've
that.
always told me that.
Yeah, but so
you've always said really
leave
nice
yourself
things.
alone a little bit.
Yeah.
Leave yourself alone. You're
Yeah,
doing
maybe I'm
great.
just too hard on myself. You know.
We all are, buddy. I am all the time. But I recently had to stop doing that bullshit.
Yeah. How'd you stop? Like, what did you?
I
do?
just decided I've fucking made the choices I've made. I made mistakes, but I'm here and I'm doing pretty well. You know, I fucking it took me a long time to get here, but I'm pretty happy with what I've accomplished, and I'm doing my fucking best. And a lot of times, a lot of it was I just love doing stand up, and maybe that's the only time I'm truly happy. I don't know. Maybe writing and doing stand up.
Yeah.
But look what I do for a living. I get to do a fucking podcast with one of my closest friends in the world.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Yeah. I make money doing that.
Yeah.
Say you're welcome.
No, I feel blessed.
Yo, you're welcome. Sorry.
And then I get to be original and do stand up and make a difference just the way you do.
Yeah.
And look at the kind of performance we get to do, and we get paid for it. Don't compare yourself to other people.
do you know?
either. That's a terrible idea.
AB, do you know anyone
know
that
what I'm
doesn't
doing.
like Theo?
I just feel.
No, everybody
Hold
likes
on.
you.
Out of all the people we know,
No
you know
one.
anyone who doesn't love Theo?
No one.
Never.
Well,
Everybody
I don't
likes
get
you,
it.
and you're an original, dude. When you do stand up, all of us fucking
Everyone
watch and
stop.
laugh.
Thanks, man.
So leave yourself the fuck alone.
Yeah, I don't know
and
why I just feel like I'm not a
celebrate-
good person all the time.
You are a good person. Celebrate a little bit of the
From
fact
what
that you're
though,
a special
Theo? I
guy.
don't get where that comes from, Theo. You're great.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not even
why.
talking about your talent. I'm just talking about as a person. You're nice as fuck.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just
Who
feel
do
like I'm
you-
just a bad. I don't know. I don't know where that comes from, man. I don't know why it lives
you're
inside of me.
sensitive, and I feel that all of us feel a little bit like a fraud. You know, Anthony Hopkins said after he won an Oscar, he was in our class, in my acting class. I wasn't there that day, but he came to speak, and he said, but my friend said, I know. Because I don't like to say I was there because I wasn't. But,
I respect
but
that.
my buddy was there.
He used to be there. In the story, he used to be there.
But for the story,
I
I
watched
was
Morgan
there.
Freeman.
For the story, I was there.
On YouTube. I wasn't there,
Yeah.
but
But you know what he said? He goes, I'm always waiting to be found out as a fraud. Like, I feel like a fraud. Like, I won an Oscar, but I don't even work that hard. I just go by instinct. And he goes, and I just feel like a fucking fraud.
Yeah.
And so many artists and people that do things feel that way.
hey,
I don't
Theo,
know
have you always felt like this, or when you got successful?
No, I think I've always felt like this. I don't think it's ever changed. Yeah, it makes me think about it,
Are
man.
you getting emotional?
A little bit. I mean, it just makes me, I just don't know why I don't know why I feel that way, or sometimes, and I don't know why people feel that way, you know? So it just makes me sad that I don't know. I don't know.
It's very hard, man. I understand it and I feel it, and I've gone through it my whole life as far as just feeling like a piece of shit, you know? But I just stopped. The other day I was like, I'm beating myself up over shit. I'm doing the best I can.
Yeah.
I'm a fuck up to an extent.
Yeah.
And by the way, thank God.
Yeah.
But also it's a pain in the ass. I know I'm a pain in the ass, and I know I'm a disappointment to people. I don't know how else to be. I don't. I try really hard.
Yeah.
But I'm done beating myself up. I'll just keep trying to be better. But your fucking life is one continuous mistake. But the bottom line is, my friend, at 38, you're one of the best comics in the world. And that is an objective fact. He agrees with it. I agree with it. Joe Rogan agrees with it. And everybody else I know agrees with it. And on top of that, we all like you a lot.
Thanks, man.
And you're a great guy. So you ain't a bad person.
The bad person stuff. I don't get where that comes from, though, brother.
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, even as he's talking, I'm just thinking about that. Like, I don't know why. Yeah, I started thinking like, well, no matter, it's like, just that no matter how hard I work or something, it's never going to be enough to make myself feel like I'm okay.
That's how I feel. You know what Dov Davidoff told me? He went to a therapist. You know, and Dov has always suffered from this. One of my favorite comments.
And with that, then I'm getting tired of working all the time. Yeah. So it's like, it's just like this dirty ladder kind of. It's like no matter how hard I work, if I work harder, then I'll be okay. I'll feel okay.
What are you working for?
I don't even know. And then I start to think about that. No, I don't even. I mean, I feel good about what I do. You know, I just want to feel okay. I think.
Just keep being original, bro.
Yeah.
Just keep working for original self-expression.
But you're saying even that's not filling the hole there.
Well, I don't know what it is, but I'm starting to feel like I'm on this hamster wheel. Whatever I have been doing has been a bit of a hamster wheel that's not helping at a certain point.
So two suggestions. One is just that Dov Davidoff had said something really interesting, and I had a little bit of this in my therapy that I've been going to.
Yeah.
And the therapist looked at Dov and said, "Do you feel you have a?" It's a crazy question. He goes, "Do you feel you have a right to exist?" And he goes, "No, I guess I don't." How about that?
Wow.
And one of the reasons that I read philosophy and listen to like Philosophize This, that podcast and stuff, is that it's really interesting because a lot of really smart people have thought of these questions, and it gives me some perspective.
Right.
It just gives me perspective. I'm not saying the answers are there, but
no, it doesn't sound like you are. It just sound that's what
you know what's frustrating for me, Theo, you know what's frustrating for me? I don't know how to help you.
Yeah.
I was so frustrated yesterday. I could tell you weren't in the best mood. And Kat suffers from some.
She's an empath.
Yeah. And Kat was like, "Hey, you know, Theo's, you know, because I was like, man, I just felt like we were off some." She's like, "Well, you know, Theo suffers from the same thing I do, man." And I was like, "What?" So I was like, "Well, how do I help him? What do I do?" I was asking Kat, and she's like, "There's nothing you do, man."
Damn. Yeah, I have depression.
I was talking to Kat before Bryan came in. Kat was like, "Yeah, some days I just lock myself in my room and I don't do work." And
yeah, I just don't feel good, and it's like, you know, it's just like. Sometimes you just get tired of it, you know, and it's like you do, I don't know, but then also it's like maybe there's this weird pressure in the world and in like society and stuff where it's just like, you know, that we're supposed to feel good all the time, and that's not the truth. And
it's not real.
And so
that's true,
you know, and then, yeah, I don't know, but no, some of that's really it's super insightful, man. And you always speak really insightfully, and I don't think you ever sound like you know what you're talking about, but you do that on purpose a little bit because you don't,
correct.
You want us to, you know, because you get it.
Yeah.
You know, you get that. Like,
well, I like, one of the things I like about history is that people that are some of the most influential people all suffered from this.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, so badly, whether it was Kierkegaard or it was Van Gogh or Winston Churchill called it the black dog.
Wow.
And he would get the black dog. And you'd be hard pressed to find somebody who's more historically significant, at least in the 20th century, than Winston Churchill, who read more books than anybody, who knew more and had.
Oh, my friend's dog is named fucking Winston Churchill.
Was one of the most brave men, and he said he always he would get the touch of the black dog, and that meant he couldn't get off the fucking couch. Deep depression.
Huh.
Always had some alcohol in his system.
You've always suffered from it though, Theo?
I think so.
There's different levels to it though, right? And this is a touchy subject because Brody Stevens had the black dog, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he had something, and we got off his medication. I think that's when you're just.
Yeah,
he got out of a crevasse he just couldn't get out of, because the guy that dropped him off that night even said he was fine, you know, that he was normal.
The fuck?
So I think for him, he was on and off those medications. You know, it's kind of scary.
Are you on medications too?
Yeah, I take medications, but I think it helps. You know, I had that Dr. Guy Perlmutter in yesterday. If you ever seen that guy, he wrote a book.
Great name.
And he said, you know, stuff you eat and stuff can affect it. So I thought about maybe trying to get more like homeopathic type of ways, but I'll stay on my medication forever until I know that I can't. But yeah, maybe it's just this thing that you just kind of have in your pocket, and it's always there, and sometimes you know it's there and sometimes you don't. You know?
I've noticed you are always trying to get better though.
Yeah.
I really respect that.
Thanks, man.
You know, so
well, you know, you've always said nice things. I remember when I first met you at the Westwood Crab House, whatever that place is.
Brewery.
Yeah.
Brewery,
You said, start reading, man. Read some books. Start with the Bible. Read forward. You know? And you'll have all the artillery you need.
Yeah.
And then I think you went and met some hot chick afterwards.
I sure did.
Like,
But
that's
that
weird.
locked it in even more.
Yep.
I was like,
Yeah, he
that
knows what
fucking-
he's doing.
He knows what he's talking
I
about.
like reading. I like reading the foundational texts that gave us this society we live in because there's a lot of wisdom in them.
Yeah.
Like anything that's still relevant, I'm like, why is this still relevant? Why are people still reading this? There's got to be some truth to it. Not everybody can be an idiot, right? So I'm
Right.
like, why is the Bible such a relevant doctrine? Why is Socrates? Why, these motherfuckers? There's some wisdom in there that I might be able to help. You know, I'll give you a couple things to read that are simple.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man.
That I think you'll like, that were my Bible, that were my biggest influences.
Yeah.
One is The Catastrophe of Success by Tennessee Williams, about what happened to him when he got famous and how he realized that the only thing that matters is celebrity dulls your sword, and that the wolf at the door is luxury and money and a kidney-shaped swimming pool in Beverly Hills, and he wasn't able to write anymore. Wow. And the only thing that he was an organism built for endurance. And what he did, writing those incredible plays that were the American standard of art, that Marlon Brando did, and that changed the world, frankly.
Streetcar Named Desires.
Changed how all of us see movies.
Yeah.
I mean,
But then once he got famous, he lost all.
He lost it all. He fucking couldn't do it. He was like, and he even said, he goes, living in this suite in Manhattan when some ancient woman is coming up to clean up my mess from the night before. That's bad for her. She's some ancient woman with a pail and cleaning up my mess, and it's bad for me, and it might be worse for me. He said, nobody should ever have to clean up your own mess. Your life should require some effort. You should have to have some effort. And he goes, and the only way an artist really like produces great things is to be alone for a while with some good exercise and some rudimentary kind of things to do. But you can't create things that are worth laughing and crying at without some solitude, without that truth. And that's what it's about. And Ralph Waldo Emerson, who was the greatest fucking romantic and influenced, I don't know, Henry David Thoreau, who influenced Gandhi and Martin Luther King, who wrote this incredible essay called Self-Reliance.
What's
You
going
don't
on?
know what the. You might as well speak in Chinese to him.
He
right
thinks
now.
you're talking about draft picks from the NFL. He has no idea what you're talking about.
I'm getting a little.
He thought
too much.
Ralph Waldo
You
Emerson.
think you're talking about Simpson characters?
No.
I'm going to send it to
You think
you.
you're talking about NASCAR drivers?
He
right
thought
now.
Leviticus played for the Rams,
I'm
bro.
going to send it to you, though.
You thought-
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, bro.
You thought Martin Luther King? You're telling him directions how to get home.
No, he thought
Take
Saturn.
a ride on Martin Luther King Drive. Okay.
He thought Saturn was a black dude, bro.
Can I do one thing to you? Can I read one thing?
Yeah.
I want to see what you think of it.
I love
Martha
this.
Graham. Martha Graham was the greatest modern dancer. She basically invented modern dance. Martha Graham was. I mean, so dance
have to
wouldn't
see
be.
her, but
It
yeah.
wouldn't be the same without Martha Graham.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
There's people
She wrote a
standing around
letter.
thinking.
She wrote a letter to her friend about what it is to be an artist, and I want to read this to you guys because I think you'll appreciate this. It's a short one. She says, there is a vitality, a life force, a quickening that is translated through you into action. And because there is only one you in all of time, this expression is unique. If you block it, it will never exist through any other medium and be lost. The world will not have it. It is not your business to determine how good it is, nor how valuable it is, nor how it compares with other expressions. It is your business to keep it yours clearly and directly, to keep the channel open. You do not even have to believe in yourself or your work. You have to keep open and aware directly of the urges that motivate you. Keep the channel open. No artist is pleased. There is no satisfaction whatever at any time. There is only a queer, divine dissatisfaction, a blessed unrest that keeps us marching and makes us more alive than the others. I give that to you guys as artists, as people on the way to try to become original in your expression. Never forget that. Trust yourself.
Fuck, man, I got to listen to this podcast more often.
You and I will have a real talk. We'll go down that rabbit hole, and I can help you.
Wow. Thanks,
It's
man.
gonna be a lot of reading.
It's my job.
Appreciate
It's
it.
gonna
It's gonna be a lot of reading.
I'll read it to you, brother. I'll read
Dude,
it to you.
this guy knows half the alphabet, dude. I don't even see how.
Yeah.
You got to spot him the vowels, bro. This dude, real consonant
some vowels,
jockey over
bro.
there. Thank you. That's right on time, man.
I
That's
know
right
it
on
is.
time.
I know. I got a lot of that stuff for you, but you're an original, brother. So you protect yourself. Don't fuck with yourself. You're too important.
Yeah,
you're
man,
an important.
take it
you're
easy.
important. You're important.
Yeah.
Take it
We
easy.
need
We
you.
love you, man.
Theo, we need you.
Thanks.
world
And I
needs you,
and
brother.
The whole world needs you. That's right. We love you.
Fuck. Now I feel like I'm fucking Batman or something, and I didn't know.
You are.
know?
I think
Yeah.
we're gonna end this podcast like that. What do you think, buddy?
I don't know where we'd go from here.
Me neither.
Yeah. Thanks, Brian.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kat.
Both
Kat
you
is
fucks
very,
are welcome,
very
by the way.
sympathetic.
Both of you are welcome.
Hey, why are you taking credit?
Just in general. You're
fucking-
welcome.
you
both
can't
of
just
you.
take credit all
You're
of a sudden.
fucking welcome.
That's a little
They're
arrogant.
both of you.
Hey, you're waving us off, dude.
Yeah, dude, with the back of your
God damn.
hand.
Well, I guess sign us out then. Hey, by the way, Complicated Apes. I think it's still #1 on iTunes. Get Complicated Apes. I keep forgetting to fucking promote it, but I guess it's doing really well.
Is it your new album?
Yeah, it's doing
I'll
really
put
well.
it on my
I'm
Instagram right
delighted.
now. Complicated Apes.
Yeah, it's
Milwaukee this Friday, Saturday. We'll see you this Friday, Saturday. One show only. Friday, one show only. Saturday, Turner Hall. And then next week, I'm in Washington, D.C. Shows on Saturday sold out. D.C. Improv. Thursday and Friday. Tickets still available. Get them now. tfatk.com. Brian, tell them where you're going to be.
Kansas City this Friday, this Saturday.
Without a wallet.
motherfuckers. Yeah.
He lost his wallet, dude.
Yep, Kansas
No
City. Yep, Kansas
way,
City.
51 years
bro.
old.
Kansas
And he
City
just gave you
Improv.
life
I know.
advice?
Yeah, Philly. I think we're almost. we're all shows are almost all totally sold out. So we may add a Thursday show. So if you're trying to get tickets, I'm going to add. I think I'm going to add a 5th or 6th show, whatever, on Thursday. I'm going to do 2 shows Thursday. Then I got Calgary, the 4th, 5th, and 6th. Come see me at Yuck Yucks. See you soon.
tfatk.com.
Complicated
Theo,
Apes.
are you on the road this week?
Yep, I'll be in San Jose. I think it's already sold out, but I'll be in Phoenix next week, and I would love for some people to come out. We were all in Phoenix, dude. That was
Stand
the
up
first
live. That was
theater
fun,
stage
man.
I ever did.
God, how fun was that?
That was
Awesome.
fun.
That was cool,
dude.
man.
Dude,
that was
you're
a big
selling out on
theater.
the road, too, by the way. You're
Remember
selling
that?
out at 38. San Jose Improv is not easy to sell out. That's a huge
That's
theater.
a big room.
Yeah, it's
Well
going to be
done.
crazy,
It's a great
man.
room.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right, man,
excited,
we're
man.
out
I
of
owe a
here.
lot of it to you guys, man. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Fuck.
Well, you'll get my bill in the
You're
mail.
worth it.
tfatk.com.
What?
This is the Fine Kid. We're out.